Okay, today is January the 4th, 2016, and right now in Los Angeles at 9:15, we've got 50 degrees. The relative humidity is 79%. Dew point is 44 degrees, and the barometric pressure has risen slightly to 29.92. About 3 hours ago, it was 29.88. So it's risen a little bit, and we see that we've got a low pressure system here moving in. This is actually a gale. This over here is a storm. And we did not get any rain in the foothills today. Nothing measurable. There was some dew on the cars and on the ground. The ground was slightly damp. But no rain fell despite all that moisture that went through the area. Um, we can see some of that counterclockwise rotation going on over the state of Arizona. They got snow in Flagstaff. Meanwhile, nothing, no rain for California. So that was because of the chemtrails. Today we saw chemtrails over the residual moisture moving in off the Pacific. Now there is still a forecast for rain tomorrow and Wednesday. But again, if we have chemtrails tomorrow and overnight, we may not get anything from all of these storms that they've been touting to bring rain and kick off this El Nino. El Nino has been going on for weeks. They've been blocking every one of these storms, and they're doing that with the chemtrails and also these HARP transmitters. Okay, let's look at the infrared loop, and we can see the intensity here. A lot of moisture in this system. This is a storm. Over here is a gale. This is sort of disorganized, but there is a large moisture field about to move on shore, right in the central California area, right here. And the remnants of that storm that went through California is way over here now. All right, let's look at the western U.S. water vapor loop, and we can see the system right here is trying to spin counterclockwise, and we can see that right there. But there is a transmitter applying heat right here on the core, and so we can see a little bit of a clockwise movement right here, right there, right here, and that is because of this descending air that's causing that. Let's go quickly look at the jet stream map. See if I can find that real quick. Uh, okay, here we go. Jet stream map, and just a clean flow right across the East Pacific into Baja and mainland Mexico. There is a portion moving right over the very southern area here, San Diego County and Imperial County. Okay, let's go back and take another look. This is the rainbow loop for the western U.S. And we had a lot of clearing today. There was clear skies. After about 11 o'clock in the morning, we started to see sun. Became partly sunny, and then we had full sun from most of the afternoon. Even though there was some residual moisture moving on shore, there were chemtrails mixed in with all of that. And that's why we did not get any kind of measurable rain. And here comes a second wave of moisture right here. And the people on TV are talking about rain starting in the middle of the night around 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we'll have to see what happens on that. I got snookered on this last storm. It looked to me like it was going to deliver rain because of the fact that there was no high pressure parked offshore, but they had so many chemical aerosols going on that there was just no way for any lift to occur and to generate precipitation. All right, let's look at the. This is the Southern California area, the southwest water vapor loop. Los Angeles is right up here. We can see some residual moisture moving through the region. Okay, and that low pressure area right over here is moving through Arizona. This dropped a lot of snow in Flagstaff and around the Grand Canyon area. Okay, let's take a look at this is the rainbow loop for the southwest. And we can see that there is a little bit of moisture still moving onshore, but then we have this big area right here which is going to generate some rain according to the people on TV doing the weather reports. Okay, next is the surface analysis map, and we see these storms out here. We have this is a 982 millibar storm right here. This is the second one offshore, big cold front. And we have a warm front here. This is that HARP transmitter right all through here. And then we have the one that's approaching the west coast right here. There's the front. And we have, this is a gale, 992 millibar. And this is supposed to move in tonight and dump some rain. But we heard that story last night, so we're ready for it. I hope everybody else is. They could really let it rip if they want to. And that is just probably what will happen. These people are playing games, and we'll just have to see what they have in their toolbox for tonight. We may not get a whole lot of rain, but we'll see. If we do have the rain, we're ready for it. All right. Here is the wave analysis map for the East Pacific, and we can see that there is 12 to 18-foot seas all along the entire west coast. Right off California, we have 13 to 15-foot seas. 12 to 15 basically, and that's going to bring some high surf probably starting tomorrow morning or right now. And then out here we have 27-foot seas. This is that second storm system right out here. That's generating some pretty high seas, 24 feet all through here. All right, let's take a look now at some of these pressure maps. We've got the jet stream there. We have the sea level pressure. We've got the low indicated here, and still no high pressure indicated anywhere in the area, in the region. There's no high pressure that would block this system coming in at sea level. So let's go down and look at the 500 millibar. This is that system that just moved through, that they chemtrailed the hell out of us right here. That's moving through Arizona and dropping snow. This is that low that's supposed to move in. There's the front right there. This is that dry upper level low that has a HARP transmitter on it. They're preventing this from developing. This actually was over California, and then they followed it up with the transmitter as it moved up. They've kept the heat on this. And this is the second system out here, low pressure right here. All right, let's look at the 300 millibar right there. We have dry upper level low, and we have this. This is that gale right here, the front. Okay, let's take a look now at the MODIS today. This is the true color map. This shows the this is a satellite showing the chemtrail activity offshore in the last 24 hours. This is today's map, and we can see that offshore of California we have a lot of chemtrail mix being sprayed over these brilliant white clouds. The white clouds are the genuine clouds, and then this off-white stuff is the chemtrail mix. All right, so let's pan around a little bit. We can see that here is the coast. This is Vandenberg Air Force Base. Is located right here, Lompoc, and we can see a lot of cloud cover here mixed in with some chemtrails. There's not been many streaks visible, but offshore we can see the evidence of chemtrailing. That is this stuff here that looks like it's melting. So that, oh, here we go, right here. There's some little trails right in here. Okay, so they are, obviously they're chemtrailing. Here's some more, there's a couple of lines over here. It's right down here. So they are doing it, it's just that they're doing it offshore right now. They're not doing it onshore, they're doing it offshore. And that's what's happening. Let's pan down and look over LA. Okay, here's Los Angeles right here. And it looks like we do have something here that looks like a chemtrail fog right here, and some other off-white looking stuff. We had chemtrail haze over LA, over the foothills for part of the afternoon. So yeah, right here we have off-white. Let's pan over a little bit here. We can see this. We can see off-white chemtrail mix all through here, and especially out here in the desert area. Take a look here. This is all chemtrail spray all through here. So we have the real clouds, the brilliant white right here, and then we have this off-white stuff here. This is all the chemtrail mix. And I'll pan over a little bit more, get into the viewfinder there. Okay, so we have a lot of chemtrail mix off to the east. This is the Colorado River. This is the border for California and Arizona. As we go north, this is Nevada right here, Las Vegas area. So they were chemtrailing a lot. We can see all that stuff here. This is all this is all chemtrails. All right. Okay, so as we move back towards the Los Angeles area, it was not quite as heavy, nearly as heavy as what we just were looking at. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And here we're looking at the, this is the ocean temperature map. I was just checking this out for the fun of it. This shows the temperature of the ocean water at various latitudes. We have 25-degree sea waters. This is 78-degree water all through here. So the ocean has cooled off a bit up near California, but it is still very warm down here right near Mexico and Baja. So, all right, so that concludes the summary for today. As far as rain goes, they're saying rain for middle of the night. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I am going to go with a minimal, if any, rain forecast, just based on what's going on. However, we do have that big front there, and that's moving in. So hopefully we'll get some rain out of that. Okay, that's it.